Orphaned 1-pound kitten meets giant 160-pound dog for the first time. As big and strong as Corbin is, he's really just a softie inside. So when the 160-pound Great Dane met a 3-day-old kitten named Potato, he immediately elected to be the cat's surrogate parent. Some sort of maternal instinct kicks in with him, and he becomes such a gentle giant around the kittens. Karen, Corbin, and Potato's mom told the Dodo. Potato was just 3 days old when he was found, so he needed a mother's touch to help him grow. Corbin was acting like a surrogate mother. Corbin was helping me foster, so I would feed Potato. I'd hand him to Corbin, and Corbin would clean him up, Karen explained. Then they'd snuggle together, and Corbin would keep him warm. So that kitten and Corbin had a different kind of bond. Potato naturally assumed that this loving creature was much bigger and fluffier than himself, must be his new mom. Thanks to Corbin, Potato grew into a spunky and confident cat. As Potato got older, he changed quite quickly. His size was still small, but his personality was huge. He'd start doing these zoomies all around the room, Karen said. Potato can get a little rambunctious sometimes, and sometimes pushes around Karen's little dog, George, around. I'm convinced that Potato thinks he's a dog, Karen wrote on Instagram. Potato likes to roughhouse, and George is the only one close his size to play with. Corbin's always kind of keeping an eye on Potato and George. If they get too aggressive with each other, he goes running over there to interject, Karen said. But in the end, Potato always has his way. But little Potato rules the roost. He goes where he wants, when he wants, Karen said. It wasn't long before Karen fell in love with Potato and the cat he became. The more Potato's personality came out, the more I realized what a special cat he was. I was just convinced he needed to stay with us, Karen said. I was convinced he needed to stay with us, which isn't like me because we've fostered over 150 kittens. Karen usually takes care of kittens until she's able to find them a forever home. So Karen decided that she needed to make Corbin a part of the family. He always thought that he was one of the family, and when we decided it, we were just late to the party, Karen said. I'm so incredibly grateful for having Corbin right from the beginning because he kept Potato warmed, he kept him entertained, said Karen. He kept him company. They love each other, and yet one a 160-pound Great Dane and the other is a 2-pound kitten right now. Corbin and Potato's video on Facebook ended up being viewed on the Dodo more than 2 million times. So sweet, you can see the communication of animals clearly here. This is a bond for lifelong understanding of one another, one commenter wrote. Please share this story with your friends and family.